What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and I want to talk about Brandon Jennings crashing out on Joe Mazulla after last night's game, as it was coming to a conclusion. The Knicks go up 3-1 in the series, and I want to revisit some of the comments that Brandon Jennings made in regards to Jayson Tatum, calling him the softest player, on the Celtics, or the softest superstar, however he put it. We're gonna revisit that because that is what led into him going off on Joe Mazzulla, and we're gonna look at how Joe Mazzulla had responded to Brandon Jennings. That Brandon had sitting in his back pocket, waiting for this moment to be able to criticize Joe. Now let's look back at what Jennings said initially first. Let's peep.
Back too much and just let people talk about him. He don't never.
He's a professional, though.
Yo, is he the softest Boston
That
Celtics
ain't being
superstar ever?
professional. That's being soft sometimes.
The softest?
It's crash out time.
No, I'm asking
Softest?
crash out.
We don't know what soft is.
I mean,
the quietest.
soft. No,
He's
soft.
It might be soft.
Soft. No, soft.
Stop
No.
talking about my
What
champion
is
like
soft,
that.
Baby.
I just think his running mate Jaylen Brown is more like I'll be more afraid of Jaylen Brown than Jayson Tatum.
Joe Mazzulla and Jason Tatum were asked their opinions about that. And Jason Tatum said what he had to say, and Joe Mazzulla also defended his young superstar by saying this.
Hey, Brandon Jennings made some noise over the last few days on social media after he said Jayson Tatum was the softest superstar in Celtics history. It feels like Tatum's a guy that has to deal with that sort of stuff more than anyone. What do you think when you hear something like Tatum is soft?
First thought was that's when you use one of your coins.
Yes. Yep.
That's a coin. Secondly, I mean, listen, you said it best. I mean, I think it's unfortunate that him in particular, but the players in general have to fight for that, or feel like they have to fight for that constant affirmation. And so the thing that I try to do the most is we don't have to be affirmed by other people's opinions. I mean, Jayson is an unbelievable player. He's a great player, one of the best Celtics of all time. And, the facts speak for itself. And, it's part of the ultimate compliment that we have to defend that. I think that's part of the responsibility and the ownership of playing of such a historic franchise. But that's also the compliment because we get to go to be, absolutely one of the best. And I think he is that. I think he works towards that every day. And you just don't have to be affirmed by other people's opinions, especially when they're not in the arena. And so, that's my take on it, and I'm grateful to coach him.
It is obnoxious, though. I mean, on some level, Jayson Tatum or his teammates or you and your coaching staff hear things like that and just be like, what are we doing here? Why is this?
No, I mean,
right?
It's the gift and the curse of the society that we live in. I mean, you're just allowed to say anything and whatever that you want. And so, as a player, as an organization, as a team, as a locker room, you just have to fight for, to listen to the people that matter the most in your life and in your career. And it's just, again, it goes back to, I think it's the ultimate compliment to deal. You can't not deal with the criticism if you want the praise at the same time. And that's just kind of how it works. And I wouldn't even say that's criticism. That's more of just an opinion. And, you just have to fight not to be affirmed by other people's opinions. I mean, at the end of the day, that opinion has absolutely no ramifications on his career, his path, the game tomorrow, practice. It just doesn't really mean anything.
So I had no issue with what Joe Mazzulla said. He didn't even be disrespectful to Brandon Jennings from what I could see. He was basically saying that opinion doesn't mean anything in regards to how Tatum has to approach practice, approaches next game, what him and his teammates have going on. It really holds no weight in that locker room on that team. It's just another wild take that's out there. Now, the platform's big, so obviously you hear it. Jayson Tatum had addressed it, but it's nothing that really affects the day-to-day. And Jayson Tatum was playing good before he went down yesterday. Ended up with 42 points, went down in the final few minutes of the game. But we're going to get to what Brandon Jennings said and how he crashed out. Guys, let's peep.
Boston, fire Joe.
When he got
Go
in.
ask and go. Joe's a terrible fucking coach. He just walked into some shit. No, because he's not even better than the last coach. He just came in and was like, "Hey, here I go, and I'm gonna win a ring." Man, get the fuck out of here. You're fucking trash. You're a trash-ass fucking coach. That's what you get for talking shit to me. You should have been focused on your fucking team, and now your ass is about to go fucking home.
No, Brandon ready to trade everybody. Why would they go home?
Joe's a terrible fucking coach. Fuck all that. Trying to shoot 3-pointers and gambling with your fucking life. Your fucking team is trash, Joe.
No, why they try? Their best player still playing. DJ?
Huh?
You said the best player still playing. Remember?
No, the face of the NBA, he's out right now.
No, the face. That ain't got nothing to do with
the face of the NBA, he's out. But what I'm saying is, Joe can go. Fucking Porzingis can go. Drew can go. Trade all them motherfuckers, dog.
So basically, Brandon Jennings is saying that Mazulla inherited a team kind of like Steve Kerr did, and has reaped the benefits of winning a championship with a roster with the development that Udoka and those guys have had. I think Mazulla was already on the staff though, and was able to go from an assistant to the main coach position, and ended up winning. And shout out to him. I'm glad to see he took advantage of his opportunity. But Brandon Jennings acts like Mazulla wasn't supposed to defend his player against him. What is he supposed to say? Yeah, Brandon Jennings was right, man. Tatum a little soft sometimes. Like, what did he want him to say in that situation? And why are you saying that of all people? We sat there and watched Patrick Beverly call you soft for calling Jayson Tatum soft a long time ago. And then after that, he challenged you one-on-one, and you got scared to play him, say you don't want to play football because Pat Bev, it ain't gonna be no cute game where he just let you dribble and get to your midi and shimmy and do all that stuff you like to do, which many could say is soft. They could say that you are a hot dog on the court and have no substance to your game. That you would rather the play look nice than be the right play. That's just kind of what people say about you. We look at your field goal percentage throughout your career. I mean, I think Jennings got his mixtapes confused with the production at the pro level. To be a player that played in the NBA and call Jayson Tatum soft, where I think Jayson Tatum might have had struggles at times in games, but I don't think it's soft. I think Jayson Tatum sometimes just settles too much. That's a totally different thing than being a soft player. I think he might hunt the 3-point shot a little too much at times, but that is a totally different issue than having a soft, like, so I would say that Cat is soft sometimes. Sometimes when it's too physical in the paint, he'll take a 35-footer just so he won't have to deal with the banging in the paint, for jockeying for position and all that. I would say that that's soft at times, because Karl Anthony Towns is strong enough to bang in the paint, but it's just a mentality. So I would say at times he's soft, but I would never say that Jayson Tatum is a soft player. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing about him to give soft. Quiet, reserved, quiet don't mean soft. So you have to say Kawhi Leonard is a soft player. Like, and I'm talking about when he's on the court playing. You would never call Kawhi soft for being quiet. So I don't know how Brandon Jennings comes to that conclusion. Like, I don't know, man. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.